Are we live? We're live! Hi guys, I hope you're doing well. Happy Friday. Welcome to another What's in Store, the Priya Show. Hi Denise, I unfortunately am not Priya. Hey guys, thanks for joining. Welcome to our Friday Live. As we all know, Priya is off getting her daughter married. Lucky girl. Congratulations to Nisha once again. And she's all the way in Quebec. So she isn't here to do the live, unfortunately. I know, but I wanted to show you the last of our Wabi Sabi collection from this most recent shipment. If you guys know, we just got our newest shipment in and we're not opening it until Wednesday. So that means that the last of the silks that we have in our last shipment, which was months ago, is finally ready, it's finally out, and this is everything that was in the last shipment fabric wise. So I'm super excited to show you that. I put on a little outfit from one of the Wabi Sabi pieces. Oh my god, something very big fell upstairs in one of the Airbnbs right now. But I'm actually wearing one of the high-low tops from the releases. If you're interested to see anything that we released today for the live, it's in the featured collections. If you go to our website, it's for what's in store and today's date with it, which is the 21st, I believe. So yeah, thanks everyone for joining. So sweet. How's it going, guys? Hi, Ellen. Ooh, hi, Laura. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna do for you guys today. I am a little sorry if I'm a bit tired. I have been working a lot, but I was super excited to show you guys some stuff. So I pulled some other pieces as well that I thought I'd show, like our Tashi versatile pants that also are skirts. We got a bunch of different colors in those, as well as some other stuff I thought that would pair together well, which is what I did with this outfit here. So this is one of the high-low tops in the collection that just came out today of Wabi Sabi releases. It's this beautiful, it's a very soft silk, I just have to say. And it's got these really nice muted kind of brown and black tones. This is a black, as you can see, but it doesn't really show as well on camera as I think it should, just because with these softer crepe fabrics, I find that if they're not very like kind of textured or they don't have a satin finish to them, they're very flat, but it is stunning in person. It is absolutely beautiful. And I paired it with actually one of our short caftans. It's like a little skirt, just so that I could get comfortable. I obviously have some shorts and stuff underneath, but I thought I'd show you how you can pair some stuff in the collection. It doesn't have to be the same. They're just very similar in tone. This one specifically is a really nice short caftan that once again is another crepe silk. It's really, really pretty. It's got these really nice kind of, it's a purple toned red, kind of a burgundy. And even though this piece doesn't really have a burgundy in it, it is more of like a orangey red, I would say. I think it still works just because the tone of the fabric itself, as well as the texture of the fabric, they go together really well. So it's pretty seamless. Plus this border creates a really nice divide for this top and the skirt. So yeah, that is this look here. It has got a stunning back, just straight down, all fabric, and then there's a few patches as well. But yeah, that's the first piece. And I have a bunch of great styles for you guys today. I have jackets, high-lows, vests, caftans, maybe a duster. I saw a sculptural tunic dress that I haven't seen in a while, so that's really exciting. And yeah, let's get started. So I hope you guys are doing well. It has been a busy time in the store without Priya or Mira for that matter. It has been real busy. We've been put to work. Poor Alex has been going through the trenches and the motions trying to get us all lined up and together. There are some really beautiful silks in here. I mean, there's a lot of caftans from what I'm seeing. Or sorry, not caftans, cardigans from what I'm seeing. So I will show you this one. This is gorgeous. So it's kind of it's pulling really gray on camera. It's actually a lot more blue toned in person. So it's got this really nice border. This is a crepe silk as well. Really soft, really smooth. Got that, hold on. I just realized the fan was on, so it was so noisy, but you can feel and hear how beautiful this silk is. And it's one of our cardigan styles. It's got this really wonderful wave pattern in it as well. Put it on. Hopefully you guys are doing well. Happy Friday. Hope you guys are having a good time, relaxing. Ooh, I really like this border here. So it's got like a dotted pattern in it that it's a very detailed piece. And so there's a lot of little dots in the actual pattern itself with these stripes that are coming this way. But the border itself has almost kind of like a rice shaped pattern instead. It's a great combination. And this is really comfortable. I actually think it goes well with my outfit just now. I'm wearing one of my necklaces from Relove Boutique, and then also these earrings that I got, these jhumkas from VS Studios. We had them as a vendor for our Bollywood night, and I absolutely love her stuff. She always comes out to Art Crawl now, her and her friend. So I love getting their stuff, and I think it pairs so well with our collection, so I don't mind wearing them together. But this is such a nice piece that could be a cover up or something that you throw on just to get comfortable in the nighttime, especially for these summer nights. I've been using a lot of our Sorry Not Sorry silks these days for the nighttime. It's just something to throw over what I'm wearing during the day, especially once it goes from like hot to cool. Not just as a layering piece, but especially during the hot times, wearing like one of our silk dresses or our jumpsuits are just so comfortable. And I can sweat in them, and it doesn't really matter if I sweat in them. So that's what's really nice about that. But this is a really pretty piece. Show you the back. Okay. I think this would actually pair well with one of our new parachute dresses. So if you guys don't know, we got a restock of our parachute dresses, and we got some new colors as well. So I'll actually try one on for you. So this is, I think, the denim colored parachute dress. And before we had the sky blue and the teal, but I like this more muted tone if you're looking for something that is more of like a staple, or you're someone who's not really into the big bright colors. This is a very classic tone, and I think it goes really well with pretty much any color in your closet. It's kind of like denim jeans. But I think these two would go really well together. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Got confused by my own silk. Yeah, that's so cute. Very comfortable, very flowy. I feel like an angel princess. I feel very soft. Like I could just hug myself and take a nap in this, to be honest. But take a nap in style, which is important. But they work really well together. And I like the way actually that the parachute kind of creates this skirt effect with the cardigan. It kind of is like what the ball skirts, the cotton ball skirts does for a lot of our silks. So I really like this new style that we've been carrying in store. I will say, if you're ordering online, please keep in mind the measurements of the bust. I find this one, I am pretty small busted. For everybody's information, I'm pretty much like a size 6 to 8 for the most part. My bust is like a 32B, not even anymore. So I don't have a lot to play around with, but if you're someone who is on the larger end, I think Alex said she found them a bit tight, and Alex is, I think, a triple D, so something to keep in mind. Very pretty, nice flow of the fabric. I agree. That's the nice thing about these cotton parachute dresses, because they're kind of like the Caliana. If you don't know, Caliana, the Canadian brand, it's a brand that Priya loves, and they have a lot of these like flowy styles, and I think it goes really well with our collection as well. So you can definitely see the inspiration that Priya has from that. But yeah, the denim is such a nice tone. I really like it. Plus, I thought it was a really great staple because we've been getting a lot of muted tones here and there. Like even a piece like this. This is one of the waterfall tops that we released a while ago. And it has this really nice, oh, you can tell why it's wabi sabi, but it has this really nice blue tone that would match really well with this. And even if they're not exact, it still works that they're very similar because it's in a fabric like this, so it doesn't really showcase how different it is. You can kind of get away with it, I find. But that's the first piece. And then the second cardigan that I see here is a sheer one, actually. So it is, trying to see how it looks on camera. It's pulling a lot orangier, I think, on the Instagram than it is on Facebook. But it's this really smooth, a very detailed patterned, kind of a brownie, like not really terracotta. I would say more red than terracotta, but not even rust. I don't even know, but it's like this kind of brownie red tone. Kind of like, this is awful, but kind of like dried blood. But it's kind of that deeper color, and it's got this beautiful paisley flower design, and it's got a gray background. It's like a lighter gray background. Not even the hair on, I would say, would be too light. I think it would be too light for this. This is a bit darker, and it's got more of that brown background. That is such a nice side. Wow, that is beautiful. But it's a really great, simple cardigan. I think if you're someone who's not looking for heavy fabrics, this would be a really good option. Hold on, I gotta plug in my phone. Oxblood. Oh, Ellen says, I'm a 42 bust and it fits well for me. Okay, so Ellen, one of our lovely local customers, is a 42 bust. She says that these parachute dresses fit her, so that's something to keep in mind. Oxblood, yes, exactly. It is very oxblood colored. But I really like how this one falls, especially. It's rare that we get for the, I don't know if this is a crepe or if we consider this a crepe. Hold on. Oh, we do. Okay, so that technically this is considered a crepe fabric, but I will say it is quite see-through. Like, not as see-through as like a Georgette fabric or one of our sheer fabrics, but I can definitely tell like something is going on underneath, if you know what I mean. But for one of our crepes, it is very thin. I mean, you could really bunch this up and do whatever you wanted with it. And I don't find we get a lot of these, so it's a good option. Not the best tie, but it's a really, really fun piece. And it's got this great border on this side too. I don't know if it would pair with the elk. I think it would with the bamboo elk, actually. I don't think it would for the linen elk, and I don't think we have any more, but for the bamboo elk, 100%, because I find that it's a lot cooler. But these are really cool tones overall. Really fun piece. And then the back is just the general pattern. Super fun. Oh, something has gotten stuck. Oh no, something is super stuck. All right, we got it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for joining. I know it's a bit lonely without Priya here today. She is unfortunately getting, or not unfortunately, but fortunately getting her daughter. Her daughter's getting married, I think tomorrow. So they are off in Montreal, which is where the fiance, like her fiance, not Priya's, her daughter's fiance's family's from. So they're over there, they're having a great time, they're at this beautiful venue. It's super exciting. I'm sure you guys have seen all the outfits that Priya's wearing on the social media, so she's having a good time. But it is a little lonely without her, I will say. Don't tell her I said that though. She'll have me doing more work for her. But I wanted to see how this would look just as is, because this is really, really nice. And just how it would flow, like if you were to take a simple camisole and pair it with like a pant. Yeah, that's so nice, so classic. And a very simple cover up too, especially if you're into the vampire colors. Really pretty. Cute. Okay. I see a fun one coming up, but I wanted to quickly see if there were other cardigans, just because we are doing a lot of cardigans right now. Hold on. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. Like, we always think we're finished a shipment, and then we find like 20 more, and we're like, okay, I guess we have more. There's so many hidden things, and because it's all one of a kind, it just makes it extra special, so it's really, really nice. Hold on. I'm seeing a bunch of cardigans in here. Ooh, that one's pretty. All right, got caught on something. Thanks for doing this live Shefali. Oh, of course, guys. Of course. anytime, especially for the ladies. I will not miss out. Ooh, this is a really cool one. I think Priya showed this fabric recently in another live, but in a different style now. Hold on. Okay, so these are all the cardigans we have. I'm gonna go through them and then we'll see what we can pair and kind of have fun with. Yeah, let's do it that way. Okay, so first one, really pretty. I love this color. I remember when this fabric came in, actually, I loved it because it was so like fun and quirky, and this mix of kind of the, as awful as it is, like coronavirus looking pattern with the circles and the stripes, and it's all vertical stripes going down this way as well, not going horizontally. I think is super fun, and this color gradient is really nice. So it goes from like a softer blue to something a lot deeper. Are these cardigans all wabi sabi? Yes! Everything that I'm showing you is wabi sabi, guys, and you can find it in the featured collections on the website. So if you go to our website and you go to the featured silk collections, you should find it under what's in store, Friday, July 21st, 2023. Absolutely gorgeous. The cardigans are all beautiful colors and patterns. Thank you, I know. And they're all one of a kind too, which is so nice. Plus, Priya handpicks all the saris we get in store, if you guys didn't know. So you truly are getting like this creative experience and like whatever Priya is really feeling with the collection that she gets to see. And to think that somebody like threw out these fabrics and that because of the flaws they also would still be discarded is insane, because most of my personal collection is wabi sabi and I love the fabrics I have. This is a very kind of like sea boaty pattern. I think it would look really nice with just a simple pair of pants and then throwing this on top of like a camisole out on the boat, out on the yacht I don't own. But if you are someone who owns a yacht, I think this would be a really fun, loving piece. And it's really comfortable and it'll keep you nice and cool. This is a Georgette silk, so it is sheer, but it's got these really great tones. I don't think it would pair with the rambutan, but I think it would pair well with the Isola actually. But yeah, all so gorgeous. Thank you, Margot. Okay, so that's the first one. And some of these ones are quite red and like kind of on the pinkier red tones, so we'll go through them. This is another one that's done in the bandhani pattern. So this is the stick dye pattern that was done, that's indigenous actually to where Priya is from, in Gujarat. So wow, that is so pretty. That is beautiful. That would also be really cool as like a dress, huh? Okay, let's see what I can do. But I really like getting bandhani in the store. I think especially the colors that they use to do it is so fun and inventive. But this one has a pattern that goes all around, and then the sides have this part of the sari. So let's see. Okay. All right. We're just trying stuff today, guys. That's the motive. Ooh, I would own a yacht. I know, honestly, all you need to do is buy this cardigan and it will manifest you owning a yacht in a couple months, guaranteed. Not the promise we allegedly claim at Sorry Not Sorry, but close enough. This is kind of fun though. I wonder if there's a way to make it as a top and like with this tie and then put pants on underneath. Let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna take the Tashi pants. I was gonna hold off on putting them on. I'm not seeing the July 21st collection under the featured collections. It should be the second one under the featured collections. If anything, I will put it, make sure it's there once I'm done. But I do remember checking and seeing it there because I just did that today. Yes. Roberta, if you need any help, just let me know after the live and I'll be able to help you out. Okay, so you think these are so helpful. I don't even need to say anything at this point. But I'm gonna try it with a pair of pants. So these are the Tashi Versatiles in purple. And the Tashis, these are the cotton ball ones, so that means that they are made of a thinner fabric than the ones that we used to carry back in a year ago. They make them only now in this fabric, but they're a lot lighter, and they actually have a lining for the short part, so you don't have to worry with the fabric being too thin. There is like something to hide your bits. But it is a bit sheer on the legs, and it's honestly such a comfortable piece. I kind of like them with the thinner fabric a bit more, just because I felt like the other fabric was a lot and it was really heavy too. And if I like put my phone in the pockets, it would just droop even more. So I do really like these. Let's see. That's kind of fun. So what I've done is I've put the cardigan backwards, and I've just turned it around me and created a tie in the front. And because the fabric is so thin, I've just essentially, oh, that's cute. It's kind of like a front tie top, but not really. But yeah, I just tied it around me to the back and then kind of tucked in whatever looked funky. And then just put a little tie in the front and then pulled it down so that it's at the same length as the pants, like the waistband of the pants. But that's really fun. And then I would definitely take my necklace out. I think the one thing I would fix is the neckline a little bit, but that's exciting. Fabulous purple yoga pants. Yes, they do make good yoga pants. They are so comfortable, and they have gigantic pockets, which especially for ladies pants is a struggle and a half. And then you can also make them shorter, just like this, and they can be shortened or lengthened, and they're also quite big, so they're pretty versatile. And you know, if you bought them and then you had a friend who was bigger or smaller than you who wanted to wear them, you probably could both fit them because they're just that helpful. But yeah, once again, love this cardigan. It's got a great pattern. It's kind of a mauve. For some reason, I think I'm also really tired. Like, colors are just not coming at me today, but it is a very pinky tone, and I think it goes really well with this purple color. I call it like an aubergine purple, but yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll put it on the hack way just to see how it looks, because I think the sheer cardigans like work really well for the hack way. Ooh, yeah, that's really nice. And then you actually get that whole side on the front here too. So that's very cute. Super cute. And something you can easily do is actually take the two sides here. I was showing it to a customer in store when she was here one day, and then you'll see, actually, here, I'll show you. There's two lapels that are just right here. Raspberry cardigan. Yes, thank you, Ellen. Ellen, you're gonna be my color person today, I think. Cat love. Thank you, Cat. Yeah, that's so cute. And it's sheer, so like I can still see my frame in underneath, but I don't feel like a giant like blob, if you know what I mean. I feel like a fashionable blob. So that's nice. But I really like how it's showing the pattern here. That's beautiful. Gorgeous. Gorgeous piece. I think if you're someone who doesn't love this triangle in the back, I would recommend you take it and just tuck it into the back of your pants. Maybe fluff it out a bit. Yeah, that looks way better. I don't love the triangle in the back, so I sometimes just do a little tuck and then I'm good to go. But really great piece. I also like how this way you can see how wide the legs are. Like, I think it really highlights that if you're someone who's into that look. But yeah, that's this today. Okay, moving on. I think I'll just keep the pants on. I have turned off the fans, and we actually have the AC turned off because our very own Clark is going to play Mr. Mechanic and fix our air conditioning. If you've ever been in store, you'll see that our air conditioning likes to spit water because we don't have a specific pipe. And I think the landlords are taking a long time to fix it, so Clark has taken it upon himself to figure that out. So shout out to him. But we have to keep the AC off for a few days before he does it, and it's quite hot in here, I will say that. Great idea. I hate the triangle. Yeah, me too. So I think that'd be really cute. So this is another cardigan. This is really smooth and soft. This is got a very intricate, very traditional design. I really like the sleeves actually because it's got this really cool kind of mirrored pattern. I was watching this video about like the cyclical theory that the universe kind of was like the Big Bang happened and now we're kind of at the end and then it will go back into nothingness and then happen again. And the way they explained it was kind of in this image or this shape. I know, a bit of a convoluted thing to connect it with, but that's what it reminded me of, and I think that's pretty funky, so. Very much up my alley. Ooh. I also really like the half-half patterns. I think they're really fun. So you get the part that you would create the pleats out of, and then you get the pallu of the sari right over here. And it's this beautiful, kind of like a navy color with a peach background, but it's all very muted. And it's also got a bit of green in it, but it's like a sage green. It's a great color combination. It's all funky until the universe collapses. I agree. Denise, you're not wrong there. But once again, like just putting it on with the purple pants, even though there's no purple in the actual fabric, I think it works really well. Probably I'd wear it with a black tank top. Maybe you can get away with a nude one, but I think nude tank tops specifically, especially when they're lighter, really stand out. For me, like that's the first thing I see on an outfit. So I think something black or darker would be better, even navy probably. Yeah, it's so fun. Very nice, very beautiful. I can tell how cooling it's gonna be too. Yeah, it's a great fabric. Yeah, and it's real silk, right? Yeah, it's real silk. But yeah, gorgeous, gorgeous piece. On to the next one. The next one is also very smooth fabric. I was touching it before. We were on the air today. So we might as well buy the clothes. Honestly, Denise, you're always speaking facts when you come to these lives. I would say if you are having an existential crisis, just listen to Denise O'Connor. She is 100% the person to go to. It might benefit us, but that's just on the side. But yeah, another great piece. This is beautiful. Oh my god, it is so smooth too. So it is one of those like buttery smooth. You can even feel the resistance. Hold on, let me. Don't know if you can hear that, but it is gorgeous. Hi, thanks for joining. A really nice silk, also a crepe silk as well. Also goes well with the purple Tashi pants. Would it go well with the parachutes? Yeah. Oh, definitely. Yeah, that's cute. So it's got this kind of camel color. It's a lot grayer actually the more I'm looking at it. Kind of gray greenish. I think it's looking greenish, like kind of sagey color, just because it's got greens in the actual pattern like this. And then it's that really nice kind of purple tone mixed with that navy color. And there is black. Yeah. Right there. I don't know if you can see that. That border that runs down here that kind of differentiates the most, it's kind of like a tile pattern. That is black. And then this is the back. So it's just the skirt, the pleated part, and then the pallu. It's very stunning. Really classic. Something you can easily throw on, even to tie around you. I usually wear my cardigans just kind of like this, to like the grocery store with like a big pair of pants, or even like a dress underneath. Hi, Jackie. How's it going? All right. Oh yeah, great piece. And just to let you guys know, these are all Wabi Sabi. Yes, they're all 40% off. And they are under the featured collections, what's it called? The featured collections on our website. So you can find it in the What's In store, and then find it under featured collections for today's date. Let me know after the live if you need help finding it. But yeah. So I'm a bit strange. I do like this color combination of peach and purple. I don't know why. It's obviously specific peaches, but I find it very interesting. I also find that when you pair peach with like a deeper color or tone like this, it tends to darken in this very nice way, kind of to be like a lighter nude of what my skin color is anyway. So this is a really, really fun one. And it's got that satin on the side here. So it has a border and then it has a satin on the side. And this is not something they added. This is part of the sari. But it's got this really great border on the sleeves. And the background is that kind of peach. I would say it's a neutral. I would say it's a neutral. There is a yellow tone, but I also find it's quite gray. So I'm going to say neutral. There is also like a deeper tone here that kind of acts as the shadow. And then it's this really nice coral color. And then like a green color over there. Yeah. I don't know what's wrong with me today. I can't seem to figure out colors. Like, I feel like I know what the colors are, and then I'm like, is it coral though? But another great piece. Ooh, I love the sleeves. Very nice sleeves, very funky. It's got this really, this satin itself is very soft, and then it's got a bit of a sparkly sheen at that border. Really, really nice. Very, very classic, very simple. Something you could easily do is also bunch up the fabric here to create this kind of center. The problem is though, you won't have a lot of arm mobility, but what you can do is take the two sides and then take a button. I'm using one of our, I think this is our warm tan button. The warm tan magnetic button. And let me see if this is the other side. Yes, it is. And then kind of create this simple, almost kimono look with the cardigan. Some color names in my Hindi language. I'm assuming you meant in my native language. I'm not Indian. Priya is. She is from Gujarat, but I don't speak it very well, but I speak Sinhalese. So my family's from Sri Lanka, and we're Sri Lankan Sinhalese. We're not Tamil. I know my grandfather knew Tamil on my dad's side because I think we're probably mixed. It's an island. It's pretty small. We're all over. But what would these colors be? So blue is nil bata, nil, like this. Or is that green? No. Oh, green is kola. So like kola is like also what we call like greens, like leafy greens. So if we're having like something called malung, which is when we saute greens, we call it kola malung. So it's kola bata, which is this green color here. But I wouldn't say that's like specifically the type of green when you say it's kola green. This is more like a sage, I'll be honest. But those are some words from my language, if that's what you wanted. I'm not very good at Sinhalese just because even though my mom spoke it a lot when I was growing up, I was in language classes for like a little bit, but I think because I was older, they thought I was more advanced, but I truly didn't know anything. And I'm trying to learn a little bit here and there. But the problem is, when I speak it, I don't really have an accent, and my family always used to bully me, especially in Sri Lanka. They were like, you sound so strange when you're speaking Sinhalese. And then I just got shy and stopped doing that. So sometimes I'll speak it at home, or when like I'm annoyed about something, I'll just say certain phrases. But yeah, that's pretty much how much Sinhalese I know. If somebody speaks Sinhalese to me, I know what they're saying like automatically. So if you're talking some BS, I definitely know what you're saying. But yeah. Okay, I guess that one wants to be next. So this is another cardigan. We're almost done the cardigans. I don't know if I'll put this one on. Maybe I will. It's actually really nice. But it's got this really nice, so there's the striping here that's like that red tone. You're so lovely, Shafali. Your color descriptions are great. Oh, thank you, Margot. Yeah, I know. I'm feeling a little shy about my color descriptions today. But this is kind of got that cool beige tone underneath. It's kind of pulling more blue greeny just because it's got this blue background as well. And I really like the way that they've kind of created this is the shadow and this is the highlight. That's really fun. Plus, it's got this really intricate striping right over here, and then the big kind of animalistic striping. or like the groove striping. So it looks either like the Grand Canyon or like a very fancy tiger. But I kind of want to see it with the lapels. Ooh, yeah, that's cute. I would 100% wear it the hack way just because you get this pattern in the front, and that to me is like the most special part of the piece. Plus you get this really nice border that falls just like this, so it creates this divide. Very beautiful. And then we'll tuck the back. And then, let's see. Maybe I'll do a bit more of an aggressive tie. So I'm going to take the two and kind of tie it a bit more than usual. So I guess this still would look like the classic cardigan, because I found when I tie the cardigans, they kind of look like this, but the back is a lot shorter. Yes, those multilingual way with words. Yes. Yeah, if you're trilingual or bilingual, shout outs to you. I mean, I learned a bit of French in high school, but my French teacher, like I did pretty well in grade 9 and grade 10. My French teacher, I think her father passed away, so she was gone. And the supply teacher we had, he was like a German guy. He just played movies. I think we watched like Mission Impossible and like Harry Potter. And yeah, I watched Harry Potter, so I knew what was going on, but like I didn't learn French that way. So I kind of gave it up after grade 10, but that's fun. Really fun. I'm kind of thinking maybe I should learn it just because I want to go into fashion, and a lot of people who are in fashion know French. I mean, my cousin actually grew up in Paris, and I've been to Paris twice, I think. Definitely once, but twice. I think twice. We went to go see her family, and she lived so close to the Eiffel Tower, so it was really fun. But very dirty from what I remember when I was a kid. Ooh, red, white, and blue, USA. USA, indeed. I am Canadian, so I only believe in the red and the white, but USA. If you wanted to get that for the next July 4th, you definitely could. So this is the last cardigan that we have in the Wabi Sabi collection today, and this one is a sheer one, but I know we've shown this fabric before. It's this really nice leaf pattern, and it's got the black, this is definitely black, with a lighter background, kind of like the same tone as the light in here. And then it's got this really nice orange pattern along with this gray leaf pattern, and then I didn't even notice the border. Let me show you guys that. It's a really interesting border. So the border has red in it for sure, in this like circular pattern, and then this really detailed kind of, it's like someone, if you ever like had like a little shape and then you've just drawn a bunch of lines in it when you're bored, or well, when I'm bored I do that sometimes. It's kind of got that motif going on, but the background is the same tone as this color here in the fabric, and the front, like that is black for sure. But yeah, really great piece. Let me wear it the regular way. So this is how our cardigans regular are. So if you're ever wondering how to wear a cardigan, especially if you're looking to come in store or order online, when you get the cardigan, you'll notice that there is a V in the back. When you put it on, you'll find that you'll want to put the V right up to your neck. I highly recommend you don't do that to get the full effect of what the cardigan can look like. Pull it back so that the V is kind of in between your shoulder blades, and then come up, and then you'll see there's this really beautiful sculpt that it provides here. It's got these really nice arms going down, as well as this really great shape. And the nice thing about having the sheer cardigans over the solid ones is that you're able to still see your frame underneath. So yeah, it's super cool. Zigzag, kind of. It's kind of a zigzag. I think it's a bit more detailed than a zigzag. It's got like, there are a zigzag elements for sure, but it's also got like curves and dots. Like, it's kind of like if you're bored and you want to fill up a paper with a bunch of little shapes and drawings, that's kind of what it looks like. But it's really fun, and I really like doing that, especially sometimes in long lectures. If I already have a point across in my head, I'll just start drawing on a little piece of paper. Bad, I know, but sometimes it must be done. Oh yeah, hanger was here. Okay, so that's all the cardigans for today. And if you want to see all of them, you can find them in that featured collections on our website. I'll also add the link to the Instagram as well as Facebook Live when these are both uploaded, so don't worry, you'll get that. And the next thing I want to move on to actually is, trying to see. Ooh, I didn't know we had a jumpsuit in here. This one is so pretty. Okay, so I thought that we had fully finished our jumpsuits. I know that we just released this one, which I had pulled actually to show a match set of this beautiful purple and pink one. But this one is gorgeous. It's not bad. Doodling helps cement the memory of what you heard. That's what I like to think as well. If that's the truth, that's great, but I tell myself that to feel better about not paying attention. But I'm definitely going to try to pay attention now because I'm going to school back in September, so I'm paying a lot of money for that. So, but this is a really nice pattern. So it's very funky. I always like these kind of gradient tile patterns. That kind of look like a phone screen, like a phone lock screen. I don't know why, like, you know, the ones that Apple gives you, they're really fun. And then there's this really cool kind of cartoonish tulip pattern with circles or kind of ovals as well. So it's very funky. So the jumpsuits are very similar cut to the dresses that we have as well. This is a great style. I have a ton of these at home. But it's an adjustable tie, so there's a front side and a back side. We get a lot of questions about whether, you know, what's the front, what's the back, and it's honestly up to you. So if you're someone who likes a simpler front, I would wear this side to the front because it's nice and classic. It's kind of like this simple tie-dye, and only if you come closer will you see that there's this beautiful pattern going on, just like this. And if you're someone who really wants that funk in the front, I would highly recommend this one to the front just because it's so exciting, and especially if you're someone who likes a lot of pink on the body, this is really nice. It's that muted kind of pale, almost pale, like it's like a pale rose color, but I wouldn't say it's very pastel-y. I'd actually say it's just kind of neutral toned. Like it's very muted for sure. This one's good if you have to do a Barbie event. For sure. Is anyone going to go see the Barbie movie? I am not. I'll be honest. I had Barbies when I was a kid, but my favorite dolls, like coming from a person who loves fashion, were actually the Bratz and Scene dolls. I thought they had the best fashion. And when I was a kid, I would take all my Barbies on my Scene dolls, and I would take the clothes off the Scene doll and dress the Barbie ones so that they would match. If I was making a little shopping scene for them and stuff, I'd like reenact Bratz movies and whatnot. Bratz was like kind of the thing when I was younger. And Barbie's always really fun too, but I felt like, especially as a person of color, just Barbie didn't really look like me, so I kind of felt like a bit left out. But the Scene girls had like curly big hair and like dark skin, even the Bratz dolls. So I gravitated to that a little bit more. But it's so fun. I kind of like how it's like the front, you think it's one thing, and then bam, it's just on the other side. So generally I wear my jumpsuits backless. I'll tie it in a halter style, and you can definitely wear like a t-shirt under these if you're looking to just hide your bra strap or something. And then I tend to just tuck these ends into the back to create like a little, just to create a little swoop there. I'm a bit risky. I do just wear them with nothing underneath and then I just tie the belt around it. So the belt is removable. You don't have to wear it with the belt. It's just something that we provide if you're looking to cinch your waist. So what I tend to do is I will make it even, and then sometimes if we get lucky, they'll cut it so that this matches the pattern in the dress or the jumpsuit, but I don't think it does in this case. So I'm just gonna put it around, and then you can tighten it or keep it loose, and then I do like a simple tie in the front. Pinks and blues. I love pink, and I'm old, still wear pink. I don't think you're ever too old to wear pink. Is that like a thing? You're never too old to wear colors. That is a factual thing. But yeah, I really like this. I also like how even this tie is. I think it falls really well. I actually tied that really well. I'm very surprised with myself. But very fun. great legs too. Oh, that's a really nice border. The more I'm looking at these fabrics, the more I find, you know what I mean? That's super fun. Really love that jumpsuit. I know, right? I know, it's so pretty, Nikki. It is gorgeous. And when you tie it like that, you kind of secure the back as well, so nothing is really falling out. I mean, I've gone to like Korean barbecue in jumpsuits like this and like chow down, and I love wearing our stuff out to all you can eat places like sushi or KBBQ. That's like the best. And you can look good too. I mean, I always find I'm the best dressed while eating such good food, so. Gorgeous, I know, thank you, Margot. But yeah, great silk, nice and smooth, and it's got like the little patches here, the roses. And if you're wondering what the roses are covering, generally we cover them. We cover either small stains, not usually for the wabi sabi, it kind of depends. But it can also be that we find that there's a little bit of fraying in the fabric. If that's the case, and I think there is a bit of waft and weave separation in this, just looking at the fabric, then what we'll do is we'll cover the parts that we find are most vulnerable with a flower patch. And this one is wabi sabi because there are a multitude of flaws. So that's something that you could read on the card, as well as on the listing on the website. You can find that in the video, which will explain to you what the flaw is. And if you're ever in store, by the way, feel free to ask us, like us as staff, like, hey, I'm really interested in this piece. What are the flaws? We would be happy to help you out and figure out what the flaws are. Okay, that one is really cute. Okay, I want to show the other jumpsuit as well, because I saw that there was a side tie with it. So the piece that we just released today was the side, or not the side tie. Oh, this is short caftan. Is the short caftan. But previously, I think about 2 weeks ago, we had shown that this is a full jumpsuit that is available. It is so fun. Now I get to try it on. I'm really excited. I love purples like this, especially a sparkly one. I have like a hot pink maxi dress that I got that has embroidery all the way down the armpit side, and I love it. Thanks everybody for joining. Oh my goodness. Hope I'm not boring you guys. Unfortunately, it's not Priya here today. It's just me. But yeah, super cute. I'm going to tie in a halter style just to make my life a bit easier. But I've actually been having a really fun time figuring out ways to layer our silks like with one another, especially when there's match sets or there's sets that like pair well together. Yeah, it's been really fun. Because in a way, I find that there's certain styles that do go really well together. Like, I really like a vest with a jumpsuit, or the poncho, or the kimono sleeve top. I think that's a set that goes really well together. Obviously, there's the cardigan and the waterfall top. That's like something we create, obviously, that we always say that you could buy as a set. What else? There's also the midi or short caftan with a duster that I think is nice, or a jacket. That's a bit of a rare one, but I do really like those combinations. Oh, and then a side tie top with a midi caftan. That's a new favorite for sure. I did a shoot recently, and I think you guys saw it on the Instagram and probably the Facebook as well on the story. I'll go pull it actually. It's really fun. I will say, if you're someone who is not a fan of yellow, avert your gaze because it's quite intense, but it's this really funky dotted yellow maxi midi caftan that's got this really nice pattern at the bottom, and it's sheer, but I found that it paired really well with the matching side tie, and I put it on this really nice model, Janetta, who came in, and she was so sweet, and she looked so good in it. The colors were so good on her. But we did a similar styling like this for the Gala fashion show as well that we did with Masala Gallery. Masala Gala, for the Masala Gala, and it was so nice. Plus, I found when you pair these two together, you get this really nice end border or skirt of that pattern. Really fun. I had a really great time shooting with her. Okay, so we have the jumpsuit on, and I wanted to see how it would pair with the short caftan that we just released. So this is a really nice, it's got a bit of sparkle as well on this side. And it's this kind of blue, pinky, kind of blue, purpley color with this pinkier color, but they're a similar tone. And then they have the purple stripes going through. That's that side. And then this is this side. The nice thing is the stripes go down, so it isn't as like elongating this way, it's elongating this way. But let me try it on, see what we can come up with. Okay, so first thing I'm noticing, too long. This is too long. It's a really fun one. I think I would just wear it as a dress as is, honestly, or just throw it on top of something. But if we wanted to make it shorter, say without anything, like just with the fabric itself, if you have enough space, I would recommend just a little tie here, kind of to mimic a front tie in a way. And then you could probably like tuck it in or tuck it this way. It's kind of fun. I don't like how bulky this is. So let's figure out something else. I have a jumpsuit and matching vest which I wear together. Yeah, the matching jumpsuit and vest. I had pulled a similar styling thing for Priya as well that she's wearing to the wedding. Yay me. But it's so nice. And I think it creates this length on the body as well that the jumpsuit already does, but I think it just adds to it too. It's very sophisticated, especially with something as elaborate as the one that she chose. But yeah, I think one thing I've seen people do, a customer did, is that she did the Priya scrunchie method. Let me actually find a scrunchie so that we can do it. So there is the can method where you could take a lid from a mason jar and put it in, but you can also, you know, figure out where you would want to find all this, take this, create a little tie underneath, and then, I'm gonna just do that. I don't think I did it that well, I'll be honest. But that definitely helps, I think, especially if you're someone who wants to have that baggy look, the flowy look, but you just want something there to take away from how big it is. I'd recommend that. I wonder, where did I put the tie? Okay. Let's see. This is the trying stuff stage. Trying to see if there's a way. I also really like how the hack looks, but if it was like slightly smaller, like just like this. So maybe if you had a button that you put right there, that would look really nice, which is also really cute. Vest styled like Priya likes to wear it. Yes. Does it wear just as is with the vest, or which way to style the vest on jumpsuit? So you can style it the, let me show you. Let me find a vest actually that would go with this jumpsuit, and then I'll get it. Give me one sec, Cynthia. Okay. I'm kind of going out there when it comes to color. I truly apologize, but you know me, I like to go crazy. So this is a vest that I found in the Wabi Sabi section. This one is PRG 2190 Bereal Chickadee. Yes, don't worry, Shefali will show. So the way that you can classically wear it is just as a simple like vest style, just like this. So it adds this really nice lapel, and it's very elongating. I chose specifically this vest, not because the purples or this part match, they actually don't, but I really like this green color. I think it also goes really well with the shiny embroidery here. I have many vests and I have many jumpsuits, lol, I should try. 100% you should, Cynthia. So yeah, I would just simply wear it like this. It looks really nice, it's very easy. Nothing too complicated. You can also take the fronts of it and just do a simple tie, just like that. Ooh. And then maybe even elongate the arms of it so that it creates a bit of a thing. You know, the thing I'm talking about. But I think it's very simple. Also, if you're feeling like you're showing too much goodness here that people should not be seeing for free, this is a great way to cover up. Or even hide your bra strap, honestly, with the jumpsuit. This crispy apple green, so cute. I know, it's so cute. I like these greens a lot. We don't get them often, but when we do, I'm obsessed. And then another way you could easily wear it is just taking the arm side and putting it to the front, and then taking the other armhole and putting your arm in it, just like this. I'm also going to try it this way just because I find that that pattern doesn't really go well with what's going on underneath. I think this is way better. So you could do it so that the short side is to the front, which I think would work if you're someone who finds that the jumpsuits cover your belly well enough. I think it also creates a good definition. Or you could do the long side to the front, depending on how comfortable you want to be, or you know what you want to do with your particular body. But very cute, very simple. You can also create like a tie here. And I know that you can also probably wear these as like a vest as well, like not a vest, a poncho as well. Oof. Hold on. Oh no. Sometimes the issue with long hair is that there's just a lot of fabrics going on in one spot. I definitely did not do it that well, but you'll get the gist. It's kind of just a simple vest that you could do on top. And I'm sure with the way you tie, you can create this asymmetrical look, or you could take two sides of it if you wanted something more fitted and create a tie. I definitely just ripped the label off, but it's okay. Rich lady look. I know, it is a rich lady look. I can cosplay as a rich lady now, guys. I'm coining that term, I think, rich lady look, 100%. But there's a lot of ways that you can wear the vest if you're curious. This is one of, truly, it's the versatile vest for a reason. It is such a useful style. It's a style that's definitely grown on me. I don't know if I'd buy it now just with the way that I wear Sorry Not Sorry, but in the future, for sure. It's just such a classic look. I have never mastered that hack. I think I'm in the same boat as you, Denise, honestly. I have yet to do a good job doing that hat. Hi, Sandy. But yeah, very great style. And those are just some ways that you could wear the vest with the jumpsuit. So if we get matching ones in the shipment, that is an option. Or even complementary ones. Like there are some great fabrics that we have. And I'm going to show some vests as well that I've paired with some of the silks we already have. So that's really fun. But this is such a great piece. I wanted to see actually how this, oh yeah, it's inside out. I wanted to see how the caftan would look if I belted it with the jumpsuit, just out of like curiosity's sake. So the way I would belt it, because I am short-waisted, is I would probably either go higher or I would go lower. But I think lower, just with this fabric, is giving like clown prison uniform slightly. So I'm actually gonna go higher. Like if I went to clown jail, that's what I would wear, you know what I mean? But I think this will be a little bit better. Not to completely roast the fabric, but you know, I gotta call it out like it is sometimes. And then probably what I do is just tuck in the front, just kind of like this. Yeah, hold on. That's way better. Definitely fashionable clown, not fashionable court jester. That's actually, speaking of clowns, I am like very nichely interested in period costuming, specifically 30s and 40s like clown outfits, especially for like vaudeville and stuff. Okay, vaudeville outfits in general are like stunning, and a lot of them are handmade too. I mean, Babylon, I think talks about the journey of like a dancer, and it's funny that she doesn't know how to, and I think she actually makes that red dress that she like is like iconic to the Margot Robbie look that when she's in that movie, but a lot of dancers were really skilled in like making clothes and doing their makeup, especially when it was taboo. So I just am like obsessed with clown costumes in particular, and I follow this girl who, oh, that's actually really cute. I think if it was shorter like this, it would be nice. So maybe this and a front tie top in this fabric would be good. And if you're someone who needs more fabric, you could go for something like this, because everything would fill you a lot better. Because I'm a lot smaller, I don't fill the piece as much, so you don't see as much of the fabric around me, but some things to think about. That's so cute as a baby feeding cover. Yeah, for sure. Our jumpsuits, honestly, we find a lot of young mothers get our jumpsuits, like first time moms, because they're so easy to like pop a titty out or anything like that. It's like a great versatile piece. It's also the only thing I think some parents find a bit difficult is that they're scared that things are gonna get on it, so it'll be difficult to clean. So that's why the Wabi Sabi is always there, but it's a nice cooling fabric, especially if you're feeling hot running around after silly little children. But yeah, that's this jumpsuit and the short caftan. And the short caftan is the one we just released today. This jumpsuit is already available, and the name of it is PRC 1338 Jupiter. Okay, so I did see actually another combination of vest and jumpsuit. I'm just remembering now that we have one. And it is the jumpsuit from our fashion show at the Gage Park Greenhouse. So I will go get that now. Try to be a bit more organized today. Okay. So this is the outfit that local fashion designer Angela DeMontigny wore. Our team lovingly called this to me the clown outfit, but I love this fabric. I had to put it in the show. Great name, Jupiter. I know, right? Very fitting for that fabric, but it's a really, really fun, kind of like primary, secondary, like almost play school, like child play school, but also like make it fashion type. That's kind of the vibe I get from this piece. It's got very simple but bold patterns, and still some muted tones, but there's these really nice pops of like that almost victory red with this like Christmas green, and ooh, that's a really cool gradient. I didn't even notice it until now. Do you see that gradient from kind of that mustard, not mustard necessarily, like that orangey color to blue to green to orange again? Really nice. So this piece is Wabi Sabi. It is available. Oh, or actually no, I lied. This piece itself is full price, the jumpsuit. The piece that is Wabi Sabi, if you wanted to do a matching set, is the vest. So this is the vest. It's got this it's got the border here on the whole vest like this. And what I was thinking I'd do if I was the one like buying this whole set is I would just put it on like this. I think it's very simple, but it's really nice. And then I take the ends. So these are actually the back pieces right here that are kind of falling. I take it and then I'd do a little front with it. Just create a simple tie. Yeah, and that's it. That's all I do personally. I think, especially for someone who's looking for something a bit more form-fitting and you're finding that this is a lot of fabric, it's easy to create kind of the simple vest style while also having the flowiness of the jumpsuit. I could join to teach a practice for those in there. Sorry, Fabs. Oh, sorry. Unfortunately, we don't let anybody join onto our live streams. So sorry. If you were interested, you could always sign up for our plain dress up if you're local to Hamilton, or our play by your own rules, and that's something you can see on our website. But yeah, this is so cute. And I like how when you tie it like this, you can see the border in the front. which I think adds like a great definition of like, this is the top, this is the bottom. Because I find, especially with big fabrics like this, a lot of customers are really taken aback by how much fabric they're working with, and they don't feel like you can see that there's like a top and a bottom in a person. But I think when the pattern like this is shown, you can kind of get that look essentially, and yeah, I think it's really fun. But this one is the Wabi Sabi piece, and then if you wanted to wear it as an asymmetrical top, you 100% could. I would just wear this side to the front because it's got the border. Once again, defining the top and the bottom. Yeah, that's so fun. Very funky. I also like how my jewelry matches. Even if it doesn't, it kind of does make everything work, so that's always a bonus. But this must have been such a cool sari to wear. Like, such a cool sari to wear. Very fun, very exciting. Circle Studios Hamilton. Is that where I'm seeing you're from? You should definitely send us a message from your Instagram because we would love to connect with you. But unfortunately, we can't do that today. Sorry. But this is really great. I also like, I know that we don't, like, people don't love the striping down here, but I think for this top, in this case, it is kind of fun to see that kind of like bouncy ball look. And it's really exciting. Oh, and then I matched the backs really well. That just kind of happened. But yeah, really great piece. This, when I put this one in the fashion show, this is the part I kept staring at a lot. It's just kind of this, like it's the shadows in the dark. So I like how they kind of did the opposite effect. So depending on where you look, you can either look at the shadow and see that as the main pattern, or look at the sides and see that as the main pattern. Very trippy in that sense. Where is it? Yes, I wonder about the history of this sari. Where has it been and who's worn it? I know, right? That would have been an amazing sari. Very 60s. I agree, it is very 60s. 60s mod, especially with these like very primary colored tones, like these bright tones too, and simple patterns. I can definitely see that. Very cool, very cool. Please buy this set so that some of you can also be very cool. And if you're wondering what I did to kind of create that vest pattern, I will show you again. So I took it so that the short side was to my arm area and the long side was to the bottom here. And then what I did is I took the longest part of the vest, so that's just right here, and I took the ends of it, so kind of right there at arm's length, just so that it creates this like a rectangle in the back, just like this. And then I kind of made sure that the lapels were front and center like this. Then I took them together and I did a little knot. Well, not a little one, a medium-sized one. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And then you could do it tighter or looser depending on the look you're going for. I would honestly go a bit tighter, and I'd probably put it to the side, just so that I find that knots do better if they're like on an angle from like the front of your body. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's cute. Super cute. And then you can also, I find, pin this up and it creates a really fun look because it's like a shorter like skirt pant, but you wouldn't know if it is a skirt pant. Let's see if I can do that actually. Thank you, it is a great hack. Yeah, for sure. I saw that Studio Circles was a yoga studio here. And then on James Street, we also have, what's it called? Studio on James. She's a great yoga teacher as well. Actually, I tucked it into my shorts and I created this kind of like harem pant, like bloomers. That's what it is, the bloomers look. That's another thing I'm very into, is like traditional bloomers. I follow a girl who, she makes bloomers as like just fashionable things to wear. Like that's her whole brand essentially, is just making bloomers. So cool. Like I love ruffly things, and that is just like that added level of like history and ruffles. So very slay in my books. But yeah. Okay, so for everybody wondering, that is how the vest would look with the jumpsuit. If you have a lot of those at home, I highly recommend giving it a try. They are really fun, and I think it's a really cute style. So I actually wanted to show this with the piece that I picked for the show, because I did see it had a vest, but I wanted to show the jackets actually with the jumpsuits, and I wanted to show how fabrics can be complemented together even if they're not the same. So this is the jacket that I paired with the actual jumpsuit, and the reason I did that was because, one, it's a lot more muted than the jumpsuit actually is, so I thought it would make the fabric of the jumpsuit stand out more. Two, I picked it for a model who was darker. So Angela is pretty tan. Well, she's quite tan, but like obviously when I was trying it on, I was basing it off of me and then the model I had initially chose. But I just loved the way the stripes went down and how these stripes are kind of all over. I thought it was a really fun combination. But something I would change now is I wouldn't actually use a belt anymore. I would do the Jackie Newell hack or the Alex hack, and just kind of do a simple tie like this. And then you get this really, really awesome jumpsuit. And then this kind of becomes the main focus. I would definitely do it in a way to show the top a bit more. I didn't tie the top that well underneath, but I think it's really classic. It's really simple. It shows off the waist. Yeah, it's great. But this is the piece I kind of paired it with. And you can also still find this piece online on our website or in store in the sales section. So it is PRG 3147 Orland. Okay. So I have another set here that I created. So the vest itself is wabi sabi, and then I found a caftan that I thought was similar. This is a fabric I had been eyeing for some time, just because of how bright it is. Oh my gosh, I can't believe people are still joining. Thank you guys. If you're new here, welcome to our Friday Night Live. Usually it's Priya. Fortunately, it's just me today, Miss Shafali. If you know me, I'm probably the one sitting in the corner over there, reading all the comments out so that Priya doesn't forget. I'm making very bad jokes, but that's me. I'm here front and center today to show off the last of our sale collection for the shipment before we get right into the new one that we will be showcasing this Wednesday, and we'll be live streaming it on Instagram and Facebook. We'll be showing off all the new silks in the collection, and we're doing a giveaway as well. So if you are interested in joining us in store and you want to bring a friend with you to help get first chance of the silks as well as get to see the silks in person, it truly is an experience. As someone who's done it for now like 2 years in the basement, it'll be a lot better to do it out in the front, but yeah. Okay. This is the vest that I'm talking about. It is so fun. It is like this really nice kind of orange and mustard flower pattern, but the way that the leaves are done kind of creates this like lace or like this connection with all of them. Like they're somehow all connected in some way. I think it's gorgeous, especially with the way the leaves, and then almost like, we don't know if this is roots or if it's like the emotions of the piece. Very artistic. And it's a crepe silk. It's very smooth. I love it. Wow, everybody's joining. Thanks for joining. Hi, Chris. I see you. Great color on you. Thank you, Jackie. But yeah, let me try it on as a vest. Just as a simple little vest. So I've done it so that the short side is to the front. So it gives me the longer side to my back side. And the pieces that I had thought about pairing this with, okay, bear with me guys, I went a bit out there, so I thought we'd do a little experiment. Let me know which one you think would work. I picked this short caftan. It's a bit more muted, but I thought the tones would work because this would be the main thing. I just wasn't sure about that. Or I picked this tapered tunic, and it has similar tones in the side part here. The only difference is that this yellow is not really the yellow in this piece. So I don't know. Which one should I try on? Let me know. Let me know. And the comments are coming. Taper tunic, taper tunic. Yes! Okay, I'm very happy you guys said that. I was thinking tapered tunic as well. Okay, and the vest comes off. The tapered tunic goes on. All right, so this, if you don't know what this style is, this is our tapered tunic style. Let me take you into some details. This is an older style. We are actually weeding it out of our collection. We do have quite a few, and they're beautiful, like this one, stunning. But what it is a wider neckline V-shaped piece that does kind of a butterfly effect in the arms. Unlike our waterfall top, there is no seam in the side. It pretty much is like a long garment that kind of flows, and you'll see it on me. If you're someone who has wider shoulders, or you're looking for kind of a baggy loose shoulder dress, I actually really recommend this piece because I would wear this as a dress. I think it's gorgeous and it's so fun. This one in particular is a favorite. This and when the cardigan, when they were released, I was in love when I saw it in the shipment because of this abstract that is going on right here. It is so fun. I'm obsessed with it. And I always love these like yellows on me. I think the one thing that takes people away from it, because it gets pulled out of the collection pretty often, is that the yellow is a very hit or miss with some of our customers, which is totally fair. But yeah. Okay. Let me see if I got the right size to the front. So the way I was thinking, oh, missed my head entirely. The way I was thinking of wearing it is like this, but I wasn't sure. And I think that actually works. It's a bit different. I kind of like how the sleeve pokes out here. I think this does require accessories and also the right skin tone, because I think on my skin tone, it pulls nicely or pretty well, just because I am kind of like this, like all around neutral base that it can use. And I also have the pigment to kind of muddle these colors. But if you're someone who loves colors like this and you're paler, which I think colors like this do work on paler people, I just find that sickly yellow colors, like very muted yellows, don't really work because you look very sallow. And I'd say give it a try. I do kind of like how it's created this like sleeve though. It's very, very, very funky, very cool. And it's that nice pop here, especially with just the black, mainly on this side. So that's fun. Looks like the tapered tunic was a good choice, guys. All right, and then let's wear it as a classic vest, see what we could do. So if you're curious about the vest style, this is a whole tutorial today that I'm showing. The vest style is just a giant rectangle, just like this. And there's two armholes, those two that you see right here. Okay, so one side of the vest is cut longer from the armholes, which is this side you can see. And then one side is cut shorter. So depending on how tall you are in your waist torso area, you could choose either side to wear back like to the top. So if you're someone who wants more fabric at the top and a shorter vest, I would take the long side and put it to the top, and you get this really nice shorter but really nice long vest here. And then I feel like you could easily do like a tie like this. Kind of fun. I think especially if you're shorter and you wanted to just wear this as like a dress, I think that'd be really cool because this is very interesting. I do like it, and I don't think it's very bulky. Obviously this tie I've made is a bit intense, but you don't obviously have to do that. Yeah, it's pretty fun. Okay, and then if you were someone who wanted a shorter neckline here and then a longer vest to cover the bum, the booty, then you would take the shorter side and put it to the top. And then you can see, I don't think it's showing that well, but you can see it's a lot longer in the bottom and shorter in the top. And I actually think I like it this way because it creates a nice kind of like, I don't know if you can see that, like a curve down here. And then let me see what I can do. So you could do a simple tie like this. Ooh, that's cute. Yeah, that's super cute. And then with the right shoes, I think I'm gonna steal Priya's shoes and actually show you how this would look with shoes, because I feel like my bare feet are not doing this outfit justice. For for reference, the reason why I'm not wearing my slippers is because they are definitely not the right color for any of these pieces. They're also like $3 slippers I got at the thrift store, but I have these really nice black ones that are Priya's, but I'm gonna borrow them today, Priya, I'm sorry. But I think if you wear like a really funky shoe, and Priya has such funky shoes, which is so her style, like we already know that from all the lives, then I think a piece like this would do really well. Okay, I'm not gonna go all the way, I'm just gonna do like a simple little thing like that. Oh, I see a comment. Clary, both. Okay, Clary, I'll do the next one after. I just wanted to show it with the shoe. Okay, I think I need to actually officially tie it. But after I wore these shoes for a photo, because my shoe actually didn't go with the outfit at all, so I decided to borrow Priya's for a second. And they were really nice. So I don't know where these shoes are from, but they're very cool and they're very funky. And now I want them. The question is, can I afford them? But that's okay. That's a problem we'll worry about later. Okay, so that side is done. I also like this kind of wrap style that they have. It's very 13th century. I had a friend who sent me, because I was posting about a lot of the clown outfits I was really into on my Instagram. My friend sent me a Twitter post about, oh, that's cute. The little booty, and then you've got the dress like this. Yeah, that's fun. Okay, I really like this outfit. This is something I would wear for sure. I have like, I'd probably wear like a long black necklace like this. Let me see if I can find one. Oh, yes, I can find one. So I would wear like probably one of our malas like this. I'm gonna actually tell her to go, get out of here. Wear one of my malas like this, very cute. Thanks, Denise. I know, I'm really going out there with the styling, guys. I know, maybe I should do a live where I show off my jewelry and how I would style the stuff, but I kind of felt like I already did that before with Priya, so I like didn't bother to do it. But I have a ton of jewelry. I feel like that's kind of already known, but yeah, I have a bunch. And you guys have a bunch too. Whenever you guys come in store, the jewelry some of you guys wear is beautiful. But yeah, I just do something like this. Probably hiding that one just because I feel like it's showing the most. But I do like a necklace that's about this long. Oh yeah, that's fine too, I guess. I think I'd hide the tie a bit. But yeah, very funky, very cool, very fresh. Oh, and I have bangles. Why am I not wearing bangles? So these are the two bangles I have. This is from Reloved, I think. And then this is also from Reloved for sure. Really, really cool. The 80s box, I remember how fun. Yes, the 80s box. Yeah, okay, now I would wear this. And definitely a bunch of rings. I would put bangles on both sides because I feel like the arms are kind of empty. And hair up, who knows? I'm not someone who usually does my hair up, but I love this color palette. I think it's so fun. Oh my gosh, everybody's joining still. Thank you guys. But yeah, great outfit, very funky. I think the Priya shoes get a thumbs up in my books, or I would do like knee-high boots for the fall. I have like these really great ones from Relove that I love. So yeah. And then it also looks good like just untied as well, kind of flowing into the wind. I think especially with this sleeve here, because there's black in it, it helps tie this really easily. And I think this is a really nice use of patterns, because I love pattern mixing. That is something I like live for pattern mixing, especially good pattern mixing. Like Christian Lacroix, he's one of my favorite designers. I know he does only house goods now, like bedding and stuff, but his designs in the 90s and the way he mixed patterns was insane. It was like Galliano, but I don't know if he was as problematic as Galliano, but yeah, cool. Yeah, okay. So that's the vest done. And I will say this was a success. So if you're interested in this tapered tunic, this is the PRC 1702 Audrey Pure Silk Tapered Tunic. You can just search that into our website. I'll also see if I can put this in our collections so that you'll see it on the website with all our other stuff. Okay, nice. And I'm like a few inches taller because I put shoes on. So that's always fun. Okay, let's keep going. So if we're looking at more sets, another set that I put together, just kind of willy-nilly for the funsies of it. There's two actually. Okay, so one I put together was this jacket with this. So they're both Wabi Sabi pieces. We've released this for some time. It's a really nice piece. I actually made a pant from an old sari, like a cotton one that I found in like a Salvation Army, and it matched this really well. I know that my Mira's friend and my friend Emma, she wore it actually to our fashion show if you saw them on our stories, but this is the midi link kaftan. I love this midi link kaftan. It is one of my favorite fabrics. I love the muted tones. I think it's so fun. I know we had another piece like this in the Wabi Sabi. I don't remember. Okay, so that's the back to the front. Oh, and for you, those guys you don't know, if you're looking at our midi kaftans and you're like, you know, I can't do a V-neck, like it's not for me, our midi kaftans actually have a circle neck on the back. So you can switch it either way, and there's no wrong way to wear our styles. Like, literally, there is no wrong way. So there's this way that you can wear it, and I would honestly wear it just like this. I have a midi kaftan at home. It is the really nice one with all the Indian, or like I like to say Sri Lankan women, and this like really striking kind of ugly yellow, but I love it. It's a sheer fabric, but it's beautiful. But yeah, this is really fun. I wonder if there's a way to kind of like pin these with the buttons probably, so you could create this kind of skirt and pant look. I think that's really fun. And definitely with bangles like this, it's like a classic look. I wear that to the grocery store sometimes. And then if you like the V-neck to the front, you can always just switch it around, and then you have this great V-neck to the front. So this is a sheer kaftan, and I'm wearing just like shorts from Terrera that we sell in the store, the biker shorts in medium, and one of our like long tank tops from Orange Fashion. But they're both bamboo, and it's great. Don't see anything. Not that there's anything worth seeing, but see nothing. But yeah, really great piece, really fun. I really like the colors in it. So it's this really nice, like kind of muted yellow. All the colors, even though it would be a vibrant piece, it's really toned down because there's this overlay of like a blue undertone in everything. And the way that it's subdued all the colors is really mesmerizing. I mean, I've stared at this piece for so often. I love that kaftan that you have. So beautiful, the ugly yellow. I think not. I don't think so either, but I know some people are really off by that yellow, Margot. Yeah, it's so stunning. And the second I saw it, I had to have it. There was no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I didn't care what the price was. I was like, this reminds me of the country I come from and my family comes from. I have to have it. So now it's fine. But I really love this piece. And I think layering sheer on sheer looks less bulky than layering crepes, I find, especially if you're wearing like some type of undergarments. If you're going, you know, full-fledged, that's really up to your own discretion, but yeah. So this jacket is very fun. It's this really nice multi-pattern, like this tri-pattern sari. And I think it's a very unique design. It's kind of like got that mosaic tiling that you'd see in like an Italian kitchen backsplash, and like, yeah, something you'd see in like Home and Garden, you know? Beautiful vertical lines of the kaftan too, flattering for everyone. I know, it was one of my favorites. I'm so happy you bought it. Oh, thank you, Margot. I know, Margot has good taste, especially if the wine's out today. We're gonna get some good ideas. So a simple thing that you could do if you can tie the jackets around you is just creating like a shorter style so that you have this top and bottom. And it's very classic. It's nothing too complicated. It's something you can easily replicate. And that's all I did. I just took the two sides and I put them against me and was like, you know, there you go. But if you're someone who's looking for a longer style, I would just recommend you take the two ties, two ends like this. And I actually am not gonna go to the lapel ends, like kind of the edges here where there's this curve. I'm gonna go a bit more this way and tighten the piece around me. Actually, let me look in the mirror while I do this, because I just realized I did it so uneven. Love the colors. Thank you. Thank you, Sharon. Oh, and I forgot, Claire, I have to try the other one on. I might not, I hope that's okay. But I'll try on the short caption if you want me to, just let me know. But yeah, this is kind of what it looks like. I don't know, because I think this yellow is the problem I'm having. I think if it was just these tones, it would work, but this yellow is really, it's the main thing I see, and I think it takes away from the piece itself. Yeah, that's a shame, because I really like this part of the fabric and this together. Oh, hold on. I guess if you really, really wanted, like you were just like in love with the two of them and you had to do them together somehow, you could create like a tie like this and do very, very hippy dippy look. Yeah, I think it's not bad in the bottom here. It's not great, but it's not bad because you get to see this in the front, but I don't know if I love it. Like I wouldn't be like, oh my God, that's amazing, right? Like the tapered tunic and the vest that we just did, but a great piece. I would definitely pair it with something that's either this exact color, which is why I paired it anyway, because I found that this color in here was pretty similar. Or you could go green, that would be really interesting, or red, but I chose the blue because I find the blue is kind of the back burner of the tones, even though it makes up and the color palette, because everything is overlaid with this like blue undertone. It's not the main color, so I wanted to try something different. But yeah, I don't think it's gonna work. It's okay, we tried. But yeah, I don't know if there's another fabric that would work with this. I don't even know the fabric, like the piece that we had in this. I don't even know if we still have it. I'll look really quickly, but I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. But yeah, another stunning piece. Absolutely gorgeous. Ooh, thank you everyone for joining. I did see a similar color palette to this, but brighter, which is this one. So it's that same kind of yellow, not green, but yellow, blue, and red tone. You can see because it's not overlaid with a color on top, it's not tonally something different. It's all very bright. And I like the difference of the bright and then the more muted but like flowery pattern here. It's a very interesting fabric. And we had a side tie top in this. Yes, we do have a side tie top in this. And I paired it together for Ellen to wear with bird earrings from Susie Blue for one of our photo shoots, and that was super cute. I thought she looked really sweet in that. I think it brightens the yellow in the midi. It's a great combo. Try the red cardigan with the caftan. Red cardigan. I feel like I know what you're talking about. Is it this cardigan? Oh. Okay, Jackie. See, sometimes you just gotta get Jackie on your side. Okay, I'm gonna try it like this just to see. I think that red, it really works. Ooh. This is a very unique combination. Oh yeah, ooh, that's cute. Let me see if there's a way to, okay. Ignoring the back, because I don't like love the V in the back, but ignoring the back, that is really fun. And I think even though you can't see the green, it's a nice like bam when you do see it. But I think these colors go well together, really well together. Good choice, Jackie. Sharon, yes. Okay, and then I'll wear it normally. So like how someone would like classically wear it. Okay. Ooh, that's cute too. I think I like it the hack way better, only for the length that it provided in the front. I do think this is really cool though. Plus, you get to see the green, which is really nice. So that is a good choice. Good eye, Jackie. That is so good. And I really like these two together. Like the reds are not exact. This definitely pulls a bit pinkier than this one does. It's more orange, but it's not too bad because this is sheer. So very nice, very nice. I can always trust the ladies at home to help me out. Okay. So let's try on that piece, the 2-piece set. So we just released the jacket for it, and I'm going to show it with the side tie as well. Hangers. Oh, hangers. But this is a really great color combo. Please, somebody buy this. I'm obsessed with this piece. It is so cute, but I don't have money, so somebody else buy it so that I can enjoy it vicariously through them. Okay. So this is the side tie top. If you're someone who really likes our styles and you've been looking at the boxy tops because you like how they have a defined sleeve, but you don't like how short they are, wait for the side slit top. But another option would be the side tie tops. So the side tie tops are a longer tunic top. They have the tunic sleeve as well, like a defined sleeve, and they have a V neckline on one side and the circular neckline on the other side. They come with these 2 ties on the side. It's not something you have to tie, but you can if you want to, just to make it a bit more fitted. But you can also just wear them loose. I kind of really like them loose. I think especially if you belted it, if you wanted to, it's kind of fun because it adds this like little ruffle. But what I'm gonna do is put this on top. But I was just curious to see how it would look if I had it as like a little skirt, just because I like the idea of kind of pairing these as tiny little skirts with like shorts and stuff underneath. I think it's very funky. That's interesting. Ooh, that's fun. That I did not plan that. That was just what happened. But that's really striking. It creates a really nice line in the back too because it's all vertical. And then in the front you get this like little mashup. So I have this really cute like pleated mini skirt that I would wear probably underneath something like this. I don't know if I'd wear it because it's black. I'd probably choose something a bit lighter, but something like that underneath. So it's just a little ruffled texture. And then this on top. That's fun. That's very funky. But I think the black works in this case just because I have the black shoes on. So it kind of worked out that way. But yeah. Really cute. And then I'll show you how it's supposed to be classically styled. Oh no. Okay. All right, so this is how it's classically supposed to be styled, just like this. And you'll see they're kind of similar lengths, so they do fall really well. And if you're bigger waisted as well, or even hippier, it does fall really well. Ellen is quite hippie, and she was able to wear this, and she looked so sweet in the outfit. And then you can also easily just tie it like this, and then you can show off the really nice border that's here. It's this really beautiful kind of Tetris border in this gray tone, but then it's got this kind of sagey color underneath. Very nice combinations. And then this, ooh, really nice box as well. Wow, this was a very cool sari. To think that all of these patterns were on the same sari, so interesting. I know, it's a great set. Okay, so I'm realizing that the iPad for Facebook is dying. So I'm going to start going ham and just going through them a bit quickly. I'll go through one more set really quickly just to show what the set looks like with one of our cotton ball skirts, but I'm not going to talk too much about the styling or anything like that. and then I'll show off some of the silks, and hopefully we make it in time for the Facebook Live to last. Just because I don't think I have an extender for the charger, so this is kind of it. Okay, are we ready for the rumble? Let's get started. Okay, so I'm gonna take these off actually. There is this really nice sculptural tunic dress that we have in the Wabi Sabi. Great color set, thank you. So I'm gonna pair it actually, it's got blacks in it, but I wanted to pair it with something lighter underneath just to make the blacks and the patterns pop a lot more. So this is our olive cotton ball skirt. You probably saw today on our Instagram and Facebook stories that I posted a picture of Cynthia actually in this skirt and in one of our short caftans. It's so sweet. Cynthia looked amazing. She's an amazing model for us. But this is the sculptural tunic to die for. It is such a smooth silk, especially for a Georgette. It is so nice. Here, I'll show you guys what it looks like. Really great. It's kind of muted in a way, but also I think the black is so striking, so it adds this great difference. But I'm very excited for the color combos. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Ooh. Okay. So these sculptural tunic dresses, I will say, are smaller size. They were created by Priya for more apple-shaped women who were between the sizes of 12 to 16. And I would be really mindful of how it fits in the bust area. Because my bust is smaller, I'm not too worried, but I would definitely try it out and then ask us for measurements if you're curious. Really sweet, honestly. This is so cute. So this is another classic style that we have. Then the rumble. You're so great, very entertaining, Shefali. Ooh, lovely baby doll. So this one is a sculptural tunic, not a baby doll. But yeah, this would be really nice in a baby doll, honestly. But it's a great set. I also really like it with Priya's shoes. I think she knows what she's talking about. Ooh, it's got this really nice. So the floral detailing is a 3-petal flower, and I like the way it curves here, plus like the way it curves there. It shows off my asses very nicely. So it's really fun. And then it's got these striping going vertical as well. So if you're someone who doesn't like striping, don't worry, it's not going horizontally. It will elongate you. And the sculpt comes from this kind of princess waistline with the sculpted skirt to create this asymmetry in the skirt. And I love how it looks with the ruffles of the kind of crinoline that this other skirt creates. Overall, great piece, great outfit. Love it. And it's all natural fiber, which is insane. Something that's not common these days, especially in fashion. Anything to say, ladies? Okay. Rapid fire now. So I'll go through a few of them. I won't do them by style just because I think it'll take some time, but I'll grab a bunch. And then if there's one that you're like, I have to see this on you, I will try it on. But I'm going to be fast about it just because we are at 9% on the other iPad. Okay, so first one, high-low top, stunning. Beautiful, vibrant orange-red fabric as the back tone with this like neon, almost pink color and this gray kind of lining in there. And then the back carries that to the top, and then the whole bottom is this small kind of checkered almost pattern. Kind of looks like a data set sheet. But fashion, you know, make it fashion. But yeah, beautiful piece. I also love these pops of neon pink that they did with the paisley. It's a great combination. Use of color is always stunning. This is one of my favorite personal fabrics. There's a high-low top in this that I adored, but it's old. But it's really great. It's this like really nice green, purple, kind of psychedelic tone pattern, and then it's got these trees rising from the ashes in a way. And there is a patch there, and it's a really nice purple that pairs well with the purple in the piece. And then it's got this really stunning border. A lot simpler. Oh, it's so soft, guys. Like, it's so soft. That's a vest. Oh, another vest. I feel like you guys have probably seen this vest, but it is so pretty. Maybe it's because I've seen this vest a lot in stores, so I think everyone's seen it, but like, look at that. That is stunning. And it's a silver embroidery, and then this is all embroidered as well. Beautiful, beautiful. And the embroidery is still very much intact. So it's a very soft, it's a pale pink, and then it's got slightly darker tones there. And then this is kind of like a mauve, not mauve, you know, that like pinky purple, but striking color. I'm probably just saying mauve, but yes, it's got that color, and then it's got a blue piece right over there on the border with some embroidery as well. So this is very like blue pink toned, and then it's got that pop of yellow. Very fun. Gorgeous sculptural dress. Thank you, Jackie. I know, it's so cute, and it's wabi sabi. And then we have this vest as well. Oh, this vest is so pretty. So it's got this side with all the embroidery, and then it's got two patterns. It's got this kind of leaf pattern, and then the Minotaur maze that you'll never get out of and you will die like in Greek mythology. And it's very fun. I really like how it all goes straight down, and then it's got the embroidery on the top, and then it kind of tapers. So I would definitely wear it just like this, honestly. I think it's really fun, especially if you have a really cool like either yellow or green jumpsuit at home. I'm saying that only because if you can see that, the little embroidery done with the mirrors is done with a mustard or green thread. Then it's this short side tie top. Really great colors, good contrasting tones. It's a sheer top with a great graphic print. You know how Priya loves the graphics, guys. But yeah, stunning piece. Then it's this one shoulder dress. Ooh, that's a really pretty one shoulder dress. So it's a crepe silk as well, really smooth, and it's this kind of burgundy color with this green, and there's a bit of black in it. Green and purple one, please. Green and purple one. Oh, the best. Yes, no problem. That vest, I actually don't mind trying on. I'm also sweating in the sculptural tunic, so you know what? You helped me out a great deal, my friend. Okay. All right. Ugh. I'm gonna try it with this skirt as well, just because I think it'll go really well together. Okay. Sorry, I just have to look at the seams sometimes so I can tell which side is the right side. All right, so pretty. Very cute. And you can even see with the vest, the way it tapers down like this, it's beautiful. Very stunning. Good choice, Sharon. Very good choice. Okay. Okay. Then we have a bunch of shrugs. So we have this shrug. This has got a really nice, like, I think it's a crocheted border. It's crazy. But the crocheted border matches this embroidery. It's very well done. And then both sides of it are different. So if you were to wear the shrug this side, you would get one pattern on the back, and then you can actually flip it over. You would get the embroidery at the bottom, like the crocheted edge, but you get this stunning combination on the other side, which is really beautiful. Okay. Then there's this piece. This is one of my favorite combinations, green and purple, as you can see. But I love how funky this is. This is giving Scooby-Doo, but like Daphne, you know? Like this is what Daphne would wear if she was a Sorry Not Sorry fanatic. But yes, great piece. Got a really nice geometric border with that floral pattern. And then you can see why it was wabi sabi. Actually, I think that's a color like bleeding. So yeah. And then we have this jacket, very cute. So it's got a lot of muted tones, kind of that paler purple tone that's almost, it's very muted, it's very light. And then you've got this black with the white highlighting that kind of looks like a beautiful mosaic, and it's done in like a block patchwork almost design. Very striking. And I think this is a great like starter piece if you're someone who's looking to go into patterns, but you're just not someone who like can deal with color. I think this is a really good option. I also really like my outfit right now, so yeah. Okay. Let me see if there are some that I'm like, oh my god. Oh my god, okay. I have to show you this one. I also thought this one was very unique. Hold on. Okay, this high-low top, this high-low top. Ooh, this. That one? Okay, hold on. Oh! And there's two of the same fabric. Okay, so I'm just gonna show you some final pieces. Try on jacket, please. Oh, did you want me to try on the jacket? Yes, I will try on the jacket. I will try on the jacket and I'll show you a final, haha, Scooby-Doo. I love Scooby-Doo. Fun fact, my first crush was Shaggy, so that tells you a lot about my taste in people. But I can definitely try that jacket on for Jackie. Jackie's jacket. It is a crepe, not a crepe, it's a Georgette silk. So I actually think you'd really like it. Very simple, goes really well with this skirt. Actually, it goes great with my outfit. I'm gonna give it a little tie. With my bangles, of course. Just like this. I know, it's really cute. Very, very cute. Really pretty. I know, it's gorgeous. Yeah, I just can't get over like how beautiful. And these are all sale too. Like they're all 40% off what the full price would be. Just because they have a few flaws. Like, don't we all have a few flaws? What if I was always 40% off? That would just make me so sad. So they deserve just as much love as the full price, as the Avtars, as the Nirvanas. Okay. This jacket is so pretty. I saw it and I was like, I have to show you guys. So I think it's a crepe silk. Oh no, it's actually a Georgette silk. Just because I will say it's quite sheer here, but the place that it's not sheer is here. So this is like what I see in traditional like wedding saris especially, is this beautiful silver embroidered kind of detailed pattern, and it's got this sheen. It's not pulling as well on camera as I'd like it to, but it is absolutely beautiful. Like it's a work of art, genuinely. Let me just put it on. I will say this piece specifically, there is a bit of roughness in the front. It's not as soft as some of our gold ones that have the embroidery. What's that first dress called? Style. I think there's a front tie in the same pattern. What's the first dress called? I think that was the sculptural tunic dress that I had on. The raspberry cardigan. Could you get reference code? I don't see it online. Yes. In 10 seconds, stunning outfit. I know, in 10 seconds. So this one does have a bit of roughness in the back, but it is really stunning. I think if you were to layer this, especially for the fall winter season, it'd be really pretty. And you could still do the ties with this. I just think it'd be a little bit bulky, but we make it work. Yeah, so cute. So cute. And it goes really nice too. I'm wearing it right now with this camisole underneath and I don't feel anything. So maybe just wear it with like a tank top underneath, which is probably what you do anyway. I'm crazy, so sometimes I just wear like a bra underneath. So I'd probably feel it a bit more. But yeah, the rest of the fabric on the rest of the arms and stuff, really smooth. It's just kind of maybe this border, but even still the embroidery on the border isn't itchy. It's just that top section, like right in the front. Okay, and then let me go find that cardigan, the raspberry cardigan. So this one is PRG 3373 Sharon Kerry, Kerry Harlan. Sharon Kerry Harlan. That is a name. Okay. Some more rapid fire. Oh, I think I'm getting sick. I felt like a bit of snifflies today, but I think because I'm here late and I'm talking a lot, I really feel it. So I'm gonna drink a bunch of hot water very soon and take some vitamin C and cold and sinus. But I really like this piece and I wanted to show it because it has this kind of blue tone in the back. Oh no, I'm at 5% on the iPad. Okay, we're gonna go fast. And then it's got this brighter tone in the front. I think this is very striking and a very unique graphic print, so something to keep in mind for the short jacket. That one we already saw, so she's old news. This is a waterfall top, and it's a really nice, soft, very striking blue piece. I wouldn't say it goes with Isola, but you could probably make it work. But there is a piece that is in the same fabric, but it's a kimono sleeve top, and they've actually added these beautiful sleeves, which is so funky. Such a funky piece. Really nice. Okay, then we have this poncho. I thought it was really cute because it's this very pale, cool tone purple on a gray background, and then there is a bit of a patch on there, but I think the patch works really well. It adds something unique to the piece. And then final favorite of the night is this high-low top. This is so cute. I'll try this one on. I'll do that for you guys. Just for you guys. Okay. Oh, that is cute. I don't find, actually, it's not too bad. So the conviction we had about the high-lows is that if they go with the maxi, like with the skirts, because we thought it might ruffle too much, but I don't think it's too bad. Like, I actually think it's really nice. But I'll just take it off, actually, just because I am dying of heat. Oh, to have sniffles and be dying of heat. What a world. But, yeah, super fun. Easy to wear with shorts. Throw on. Really spruce up a very dull outfit that I have on underneath. You can also just wear like a long top underneath as well, and it would still look really nice, like if you had a longer tank top. But yeah, I think that's it. You can find a bunch of stuff that I didn't show, just a few things that are still quite special, but are on the website as well in the featured collections for, I know, it's so cute. Oh, that's funny, Sharon. Yeah, I know, Shaggy is, makes sense. If you meet my boyfriend especially, it makes total sense because he's a very goofy guy. But thank you so much for coming again and joining me on this live. I hope you guys had a good time. I know it's not the overlord herself, Miss Priya, but I hope you guys had a really great time with me showing you the kooky ways I like to dress and style things. And I will see you online. I'll probably see you next week. I'll be sitting in my corner, and yeah, that's it. Take care, guys. And you'll find this collection on our website. Go to the featured collections. You'll find it in the What's In store on July 21st, 2023 for sure. Okay. Take care, guys. Bye. Good night.